My name is Daniel Perry. I've been an Innova sponsored pro for about 3 years, and I'm here to review the 2026 Team Champion Tour Series. So you got the all-new 2026 Anneli Proto Glow Halo Star Beast. Yeah, so back when I was first starting, I chose the Beast as like my main distance driver because it was one of the only drivers I could get to move right, but then still finish left. It made it easier for me to throw full flex lines and get good distance on the course. You know, growing up playing La Mirada when I was younger, I couldn't reach half the holes and I needed something that was gonna go far so get me into putting range, and the Beast did a really good job at that. Anneli was recently promoted to Team Champion, so I'm excited to see what this thing can do. I probably haven't thrown a Beast in about 4 years. So it's like a trip down memory lane. Really excited to see how these things fly. Oh, this fly pretty good. I slow drift, that might go in actually. Skip maybe? Ooh. Okay, well that was pretty easy. Did not have to throw it that hard. Yeah, something I think this disc is really good at is it's a very controllable distance driver, and after playing my first Pro Tour event, I realized that the biggest thing was finding a distance driver that's really good at staying in the fairway, and just throwing those hyzer flips with that little fade at the end is probably the most important shot on tour, I think. There we go. Get in. I'm gonna throw this a little bit right side of the basket, maybe in a little anhyzer, just kind of let it flex up there. So nice little drift, and then fading, and yeah, those are flying great. Yeah, so a disc like the Beast can be really good for throwing uphill because it's gonna get that turn, which is gonna allow it to glide up the hill easier. Just kind of common whenever you're throwing uphill, you want to throw a little more understable than you think because you're gonna leave the nose up and you want it to kind of turn and hold that turn to the right so that you're not fading out left every time. So it just gets that little push at the top and that nice consistent fade. So we're gonna try to throw a little bit more of a turnover with this one, just kind of show how this disc can hold turn for a long time and finish straight, maybe even a little bit right if I can get the angle correct. So hold in the turn. Coming out a little bit at the end, but that thing's going super far, not a lot of effort. I used to throw the Beast. It was my go-to driver for the first 3 years of my career. So I was really excited to get to revisit this disc. I still think it's a great beginner driver. It's got a nice amount of turn at the top, fits flat, and then a nice, solid, consistent fade. That was why I chose the Beast back when I was first starting out, was it consistent. It was very consistent, and this disc does that well. Just finished throwing all the 2026 Team Champion Tour Series discs. I really liked a lot of them. A few of them will definitely be going in my bag, so make sure to go check them out.